Just running a few more tests here. We'll be started shortly. Hello everyone! My name's Duration. Welcome to the stream. I always get a bit nervous when I start up the stream. I don't know why. Yeah, it's just everything's live. Everything I do here is broadcasted to the internet. Only a few people watching, but that's better for me, in my opinion. I much prefer that, to be honest. I don't really want to have too many people watching me in case I mess something up, right? I mean, eventually the VOD is going to be saved to the channel anyways. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. It all gets uploaded raw there anyways. I don't do any editing on the stream videos that I upload. Oh yeah, and this is the song. I don't know how loud the music is. I'm hoping that it's loud enough that it comes through. But it's kind of weird for me because I have some pretty decent headphones on, so it's hard to tell because I'm trying to talk over just the music pretty much. But I think it's good enough. Okay, well, we are going to get started on working on our bass because we have a decent amount of stuff to do here. Goodness me, I love this song. I'm telling you, I found it kind of by chance. I browse around for music a lot to use in my videos because I need non-copyright music pretty much, right? And I found this one kind of by chance, and I absolutely love it. So I'm using it as my Decennium SMP kind of music here. But this is going to be interesting here because we're going to have to time-lapse this. So I have my camera account on, obviously, down there. JaiCam. But we need to find some decent camera angles for this because I want to do a little bit more with the camera angles. So we got one right here. This is not a bad spot. So we're gonna mark these out actually. Or do we want to mark them out or just... I'll just position him on here. I think that's fine. So yeah, I need to make sure that I have him. I'm gonna start recording on him so that we don't run into issues where I don't actually have the footage from my camera account. Oh, yeah, okay, whoops. Let me run that again. We're gonna have to watch that, because I'm probably going to kill him. Let's see where he's looking. He's just not looking the right way. So we're gonna try this one more time. I want to try to do it without having to... There we go, I fixed his camera angle a little bit more. So I'm hoping... Here, I can actually show what he's seeing. If I just do that. Now you're seeing what the camera's seeing. There we go. So he's in a perfect position right now. Now, if a mob comes by and knocks him off, I'm going to be kind of annoyed. But this is not a bad spot to start out. I want to try to move him around a lot. Because the issue I had with my last time-lapse is they're very stationary, and I kind of want to move them around a little bit. So I'm thinking we're going to kind of do this side. We'll move them over, maybe we'll have to put something out in the middle of nowhere here. Then we'll take that down and we'll move him over here maybe, and then like move him around as I go around, right? So I don't, what's in his view? He's got pretty much the whole thing in his view. Although he's kind of got this area by the pillar. Yeah, like this area right over here where I'm standing. It's probably a good spot for me to work, because if I come too close over here, then I'm basically off the edge. Okay, so good things to note, good things to note. All good things. Okay, so I need to show how much glass I have, because I have a lot of glass. I have been busy, and I have a lot smelted up. I'm hoping it's going to be enough, because I'm going to finish this tonight. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that out loud, because now I feel like something could go wrong, and then I won't. But anyways, we're not going to think about those sorts of things. We're going to stay positive, and we are going to finish this. Mob loot. That can go in there. I probably won't need arrows. I'll just hold on to them just in case, actually. Does not hurt. It is going to be nighttime by the time I start this, isn't it? And I don't really want to use that elevator. That's the thing, because it doesn't really work in multiplayer. It just breaks the boats, so I'd rather not. So we're just going to climb this the old-fashioned way by climbing blocks. Yeah. I don't know how loud this music is. I'm gonna boost it a little bit. Okay, so I think we're all set to get started. I have my circle generator in front of me here, so I should be ready to go. First thing I'm going to want to do is get rid of this crafting table and this kind of area here. Now I'm probably going to leave this walkway here, so I'm going to have to figure out how that is going to work. I'll leave a bit of a space in it for now, but then we can go like this and get started. And I'm just going to make sure, yes, I am all set to go. So there we go, and I'm just going to follow this. Now here's the thing, maybe I'll do one layer or 2 layers and then I'll move them. I think that's probably the best thing to do. So we're counting out, this is 5 wide here, and we're going to 3, then to 2, then to 2, and then we're gonna have 1 floating. 2 floating out by themselves here. I can actually use this torch to kind of manipulate so that we don't need to do such an annoying move there. And then we're doing 3. And that's pretty much how that's gonna go. I'll use this torch to get that tricky blocks out there. And we'll follow the same pattern all the way around. And it looks like I was smart enough to somehow stick torches in like the perfect spots. I don't know how that ended up working out, but kudos to me for making my life easier now, because that was definitely not planned. Oh, hello, Miners Tech 22. Welcome to the stream. We are sticking the glass on the roof finally. I have been wanting to do this for the longest time, and it's finally happening. This has been planned for, wow, I don't even remember how long. That's already a stack of glass right there. I'm going to eventually gonna need to leave some sort of way to get through there. And just like I said, it's going to be nighttime when I start this. Okay. There's the first layer. That wasn't so bad. We're moving through glass like oh, went through a stacking a bit just there. Okay, so that's one layer. Oh, I guess I got to do the center bit here as well. So it looks like I have to start here. And then it's 2 bits on diagonal, so that's... I'll use the torch again, so that I don't need to remove it right now. There we go. Have the mobs turned off on the server because I'm running this on a local server pretty much. So essentially it's just basically a multiplayer world essentially, but since those didn't really open a world to LAN back in the day, then just use an actual server software, but only I can connect to it. But I have the mobs turned off so that they don't blow up my camera account. Okay, so that's the first layer already done. I'm debating how many layers do I have to do. So maybe we'll move them again. Now that we've done one layer, we're going to find a new spot for a camera account so that we don't have a shot of this whole progress all in one spot. So let's go. I can't see a thing. I can barely see where I'm going here right now. I'm just kind of barely making out the shadows. Okay, so there's our camera. Or actually, you know what? I need to find a new spot for him and I'll just... So where do we want to go that would be a good shot? We can go here. This is not a bad spot. So if I want him to have the shot sort of here... So let's go /pp gycam gyration. Let's see what his perspective. That is not bad. I'm gonna just watch the screen for a second. We're gonna bump him a little closer to the edge. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Perfect. Now we'll go put some more blocks on. So we're gonna go here. Yeah, the torches are actually quite useful for... It's nice to be able to just reach and hit the edge of their hitbox, and I need them here to light this area up anyway, so kind of serves a double purpose here. So I think we're ready to go up a layer. We just did, because essentially we have... This is layer 4, because we did 1, 2, 3, and now this is 4. We're going up to layer 5. So now, I think this is stacked on top, or is this further out? Hold on. Okay, this is stacked on top here. So we are going... this is the center block here, and then we're going at 3 from that. Just like that. And then we're coming in, doing 3 blocks. Coming in, doing 2. Then doing 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2. And we're doing 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then this is a 7 wide, essentially, long line all the way along here. That should be 7 blocks across the top there. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to 3. 2 blocks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We've got this. I'm going to leave a gap for the walkway there. So that should be hopefully good. I hope I don't make any mistakes because that's an expensive mistake to make with all this glass. I don't really want to have to go get more lava or something to smelt up more glass. Hello, chicken. Goodbye, chicken. You're getting in the way, and you're also getting very annoying. Sorry. Okay, so we can go 3 blocks here. Oh, nope, I already messed one up. Perfect. I'm gonna add that to the glass harmed in the making of this video. 1 glass block was harmed in the making of this video. There we go. So there's another layer. Now I guess we better go move them again. I don't know what to do about this. Maybe I'll do 1 more layer and then I'll dig out these 2 blocks. I did make extra. At least I made extra according to what I calculated I needed. Crap, I didn't really want to do that. Okay, there we go. We're good. We are good. I think we need to try a spot somewhere else. So I got a perspective from here. Maybe I go out to the other side. Hold on. I'm so happy I turned mobs off for this because there's no way I'd live. And actually, come to think of it, I don't think I will kill this guy because unless he drops to a fatal death, he has regeneration, so... because it's peaceful. Okay, so we need to find... Can I go up in the tree here? I could go in the tree. Hold on. This is not a bad spot here. Okay, so we need to look where we want to film. /TP, guy cam, variation. Oh, okay. Let's look and see what we've got. Oh, this is right on the edge of a cliff. This is a very bad idea. Very precarious area to be working with this. Okay, so we're gonna push you right there. I think that's a good spot. I think that's good. Let's just take a look. I want to make sure that I'm still recording properly, and it looks like I am. This is going to be a fairly fast time lapse. Because it doesn't take me long to do a layer. So it's going to be kind of fast paced. Yeah, not really thinking about how long it's gonna be taking me just once I speed this up, but I guess I'll speed it up just less. Okay, so let's find a new spot to go. Because I gotta get back over there. We're gonna walk around again, or can I just drop down here, right? Actually, all of these drops seem to be not making me take any damage, so... Oh, you play on 1.12.2 server, 1.9 to 1.16. Cracked and premium server. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't really play... I play quite a bit of early Minecraft, sort of, for my YouTube, and then I only really... The only time I really play modern is when I play kind of on my own personal server with my siblings. We have a modern Minecraft server that I host for my siblings and myself and a few cousins. But other than that, I don't really touch modern Minecraft too much anymore. It's become a totally different game, that's for sure, compared to how it used to be, even. But I guess that makes sense in order to keep things interesting. Oh, I didn't do the middle here. In order to keep people interested in the game, I guess they have to keep updating, right? So I don't know. I've kind of been fascinated with the simplicity of early Minecraft. But I still do like playing modern Minecrafters, for sure. Hold on, so I need to make sure that I do this right. Yeah, so I do need to add blocks to the center here. Yeah, for sure. I know what you mean. Like, I have that quite a bit too. Like, I used to play on Always Alpha. Like, you find communities, right? And you kind of make friends with people there, and then you change the way you play the game as you go, right? And I think that's what's so great about Minecraft, is there's so many different communities out there. Like, if you don't like the one that you're in, you can always find a new one. And there's always people around that are interested in the same thing that you're interested in. No matter how small the topic is, there's got to be at least one other person. Like, even for Alpha Minecraft and Beta Minecraft, you'd think that it'd be a very small community, yet there's still quite a few people who play it. And it's great. It makes things fun. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. So I gotta go up another layer. So I'm gonna go here. I think this is, yeah, hopefully I'm doing this right. I really hope I am. Feels kind of weird doing the same. Feels like just a vertical wall here. But modern Minecraft has some neat features, but it also has the unforgivable squish, 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 yeah. The new netherrack sounds. Oh my goodness. It's so bad. Honestly though, as much as I hate the new nether, props to Mojang for making the nether actually scary, because, I mean, the nether was scary when it was first implemented with like the 6 trillion ghasts that spawned, but as Minecraft kind of grew, it was the safest dimension out of all of them, by far. And now I'm actually scared to go there, because those bastion dudes can kill you so quickly. It's ridiculous. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm still following the same pattern as I was doing here, I think. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Like that. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah. Okay, so I'm following the same thing here. I don't want to mess up even one layer of this, because I will be forever mad at myself for wasting stacks of glass. I only gave myself 1 extra stack of glass leeway, so... And that's the second piece of glass. It has been 0 minutes since the last glass workplace accident, without a glass injury. I think I'm gonna keep a count of how many glass I misplace, and then I'm gonna put that at the end of the video as like 3 glass harmed in the making of this video or something. I think that would be good. Okay, see you later, Miners Tech. Have a good evening or morning or whatever it is there. I don't know. Time zones get really funny when you're on the internet. It's always so weird to me chatting with people online, because it's like, for me right now is 10 p.m., but it's like the morning for some people, and some people are just going to bed or having dinner. Okay, so I think we're up, ready to go. Or actually, do I want to move my camera? This is going to be a lot of fun to edit. And by a lot of fun, I mean it's going to be time-consuming to edit. Because I've just recorded one full length of just this camera account's footage, and I'm hoping to just chop it up. Where can I put him next? I kind of want to put him over there, but at the same time, I don't want to go above the clouds because I didn't. If I was smart, I would have removed those from his jar file before I started, but I didn't do that. So I'll try this. Actually, I don't know if that is a good camera position. I didn't really adjust his head. Let's try this one more time. I figured out if you teleport players to yourself, it keeps the head position as well. Glass donut, yeah. Yeah, it's underwent many nicknames. But the plan is to try to stick a tree farm inside of it, but I'm not sure if the trees are... I didn't really think it through when I started building this, whether the trees were actually going to fit inside once they grew up, or if they would grow at all with the glass there. So it's going to be an experiment to see if that works. Otherwise I'm going to have to repurpose this for like a farm, because I mean, I can't put it to waste. I could also just have this as like a storage room too. I was sort of debating whether to remove the dome down there and make this kind of my main thing, but yeah, pretty tasty. It's not quite complete yet. It's kind of sliced off at the top still. Okay, I've lost count of what layer. This should be 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is 7. Does it change at all from 6? No, it doesn't. That makes my life really easy. Maybe I'll do 2 layers on this one so that I don't have to move the camera again. There we go. Circles always make me paranoid in Minecraft because I know at one point I'm going to mess it up. It's just a question of when. Okay, and I'm gonna have to go restock on glass pretty soon. I think the interesting bit is going to be getting near the top, where it's gonna start kind of rounding off. I don't know if I'm gonna have that netherrack in the way. I might need to move that. We'll see. I don't remember how high I put that. And can I go up one more layer doing the same pattern? No, I can't. It does change. Okay, so I need to find the center of a side. The side of a circle. How many sides does a circle have? That is the question. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. And this is 2. 2. And then it's only 2 torches by themselves, and I can't use the torch torch trick that I was doing before. Or wait a second. Oh, this is the song that has talking.
Is that the only way you can succeed, is to see me fail?
Hold on. 2 2 5 3 2 2. No, this is actually good. That's good. And then like this. One, two. Okay, I think I got this. Circles have at least 622 sides, maybe more. Who knows? I mean, I feel like you could just continually zoom in and never reach a number. It's like infinity. Because you just zoom in and there's more sides. Like, they just... sides on sides. Side inception. Something like that. I'm making up words as I go here. Okay. Going kind of fast, so I'm hoping that I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3. Was that the Wii sound? I just heard like the Wii sound. That sound from that music definitely copied the Nintendo Wii sound. Although, see, the thing is, I don't know how loud the audio is for everyone else. There. I'm hoping that sort of at least hear the music, but in the end, it's not the end of the world. It's starting to look like a donut. The technical term we all know and love, called the donut. And it is still the same pattern in the middle here, so that's nice and easy. And actually, how many layers do I have to add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I need to go up actually 2 layers in the middle here because I must have missed it. Oh, you heard the Wii sound, yeah. So it's just loud enough that you can hear the music. I tried to... I know last time I did a stream, some people said that it was a bit too quiet, so they couldn't hear the music. Because I guess what you hear on your headphones is different than what kind of gets picked up by OBS. And I guess through YouTube as well, you get the whole quality issues that YouTube is, you know, famous for. Okay. I'm going to dig through this. I don't really want to... I'm going to dig out these blocks just so that when it comes to repairing it, I know where I have to put the glass blocks back, because here it could be a bit confusing. Find a new spot for the camera. Again, I actually kind of want to go there. Or actually, hold on, do we kind of want to get like a weird, like a below view almost? That might be kind of cool. Like if we go like, I want to make sure that you can still see everything I'm doing, but like right here maybe. This is kind of like, it's not a good view, but it's kind of also would be interesting to, an interesting camera angle. Don't fall off the edge, please. Please don't do that. Yeah, that's like perfect, I think. Dark, but I mean, I could wait till whoa, pronunciation here. Wait till daytime. That's one thing that's different about live streaming than doing videos is I can't edit out all my mispronunciations. Because there is a lot of those when I make videos. Hence why when I pronounced Pikachu in that one recording on Decennium. I purposefully left that one in though because I thought that was pretty funny. Okay. I gotta keep working on this. Gotta get over to this ledge again, or shoot, I have to actually go up there. I was in the right place. In the wrong mindset. Now I'm in the wrong place with the right mindset and I have to go back. At least I'm in... Oh my word, this is going to be a very fun thing to do. Because I just realized this is going to be a very regular issue that I'm gonna have to deal with in my base 24/7, or however many ticks is in a Minecraft day. What is it, like, is it 24,000 ticks? I don't know. Something like that. There's some number that's Minecrafty. Don't know how to deal with these crazy amounts of pork chops. We're going to store them away. I also need more glass. Food. Food. There we go. Grab some glass. Hopefully this looks like we're on the right track for how much glass we have left here. I have a hat still, I do, so let's make boots. Whenever I have extra leather, I always make leather armor, because why not? Garbage, and it doesn't do anything, but better than not having armor. It's going to work, and yep, no, that's exactly what I was expecting. Boats don't work the same in single player as they do, or they don't work the same in multiplayer as they do in single player, or work the same in single player as multiplayer. One of those ways around. I think it works both ways, but it sounds weird one way. I'm just gonna leave this in here because I even had an extra one in there. Boats act all weird. I remember actually, I think it was for the Eats Boat Road, Etho had always commented saying that it doesn't really work in multiplayer, which is kind of too bad because that's where it would be the most useful in my opinion, but just alpha Minecraft being alpha Minecraft, beta Minecraft, or whatever. But switching away from Minecraft, hearing a lot about this whole GameStop thing with stocks, and how people on Reddit are just totally destroying some hedge funds or something in New York. And it's pretty hilarious because they finally found the way to beat the Wall Street people at their own game, which is pretty funny. Been hearing it all over the radio and been in the news a bunch. Crazy. And I think it's hilarious too, you know. Leave it to Reddit to just I don't know, do something crazy. Okay, so I think, so this was layer 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Counting is hard here. 1, 3, 4. Well, this is layer 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on layer 9. Counting. Okay. Now is where things start to get a little bit crazy. And actually, hold on. I want to get rid of this cobblestone staircase. I don't really want that in the shot. So we're gonna just do this. It's everywhere, yeah. Yeah, I know, it's... I heard it on the radio one morning, and I was like, okay, this is... I gotta read up more on this. This is... I mean, you know, it's not every day that you hear that a whole group of people on Reddit just totally steal billions out of the wallets of people in Wall Street. I'm like, okay, you know what, I gotta read up on this, and oh my goodness. And now it shows up in my YouTube recommended like crazy, right? Because you watch one video about it, and then YouTube's like, oh, well, this person's also talking about it. And oh, you know, I see that you liked that person, well, here's more. So it leads to like hours of me just watching watching people talk about this, and there's like a whole bunch of different perspectives on it too, and it's really quite hilarious. I think it's great. I mean, not that I would ever really get involved in anything like that, but it's definitely a great thing to just kick back and, you know, watch the show and watch madness ensue. It's great. Okay, so I'm up to there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Welcome back, Miners Tech. Welcome. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, and there we go. Off to the races. For like 9 blocks. And we're back to the good old complicated block placing here.
Debugging and runtime is very efficient. Yeah, you get kind of used to it. It's
Trying to listen
like
to.
getting good at searching.
I think there's a bit of talking. It's very hard to
Describe things,
to hear, but I'm pretty sure the talking is actually from the interview. There's a video of an interview with Notch himself, like when he was kind of, when Mojang was kind of in its early stages, and I'm pretty sure if you listen closely to this song, it's actually him talking about, like, it's clips from that interview kind of added, which is kind of cool. I've been listening to it because I use this also just for, I don't know, just editing and stuff, for not really editing because you can't really listen to music while you're editing, but like making a thumbnail or something. Just other tasks. And I'm pretty sure it's from that interview. I like it because it's kind of like, I still like the, you know, the good old C418, but it kind of puts a new twist on it. It's kind of, yeah, it's something different. Something different. I listen to Volume Alpha a lot when I'm editing my videos because that's basically all I use because, you know, I'm too lazy to try to find non-copyright music that's, you know, suitable for a Minecraft video. I'm like, well, you know what, I really like the Volume Alpha. I'm a huge fan of a bunch of the songs on there. So, why not, right? C418 doesn't care that you use his music for... Hold on, something doesn't seem right here.
What do you expect from a game? I'm trying to play around with those expectations. It's kind of the most fun part. You need to have exploding arrows. They're actually kind of fun.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going, but something doesn't feel right here.
Let's give it a bigger explosion.
Fun. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it was, yeah, from 2011. I can't remember what the YouTube channel was off the top of my head. I feel like something's not right here. Just can't quite put my finger on it. This is where I did 9 across like that. And this is where I did 9 across like that. And I feel like when I did that before, oh, you know what? So this grass here is actually supposed to... Or hold on. Maybe I am doing it wrong. Hold on. Yep, I did this layer wrong. I knew I was going to make like this. At least I didn't go too far. See, the thing is, it looks very similar. See, there's 2 blocks diagonally here. It's supposed to be 3 blocks diagonally, and then still 5 blocks along the kind of the flat edge. But I didn't really catch that when I moved up a layer. It's a bit of a shame. Oh, I wasn't counting how many glass blocks I broke. I guess we'll have to count that when I go through this again. Because I broke too many now. Okay, so I'm gonna move this kind of out as well. I don't want this to be stuck underneath. Go out like this. So I'll go out like that. And this diagonally. Yeah. Well, I knew something was wrong, and I just, yeah, I couldn't put my finger on it, and then you put down a whole bunch more, like, okay, you're like, oh, well, no, maybe it's just me being paranoid, and that's just, you know, I was doing everything fine. And then you find out you were wrong after all, and then you have to kick yourself for not listening to yourself the first time. An endless cycle of perfectionism in Minecraft. Especially when it comes to circles and stuff. Because you're doing sort of a dome decennium too, right, Steel? And it's like, ugh. Anything circular in Minecraft is just the worst. Especially if you want it to be perfect. Because if you don't make it perfect, then it's like it doesn't line up or something, or doesn't look right, it looks lopsided or even, and it's like, ah. And this is the fun layer. Okay, this is gonna be even more difficult than the previous one. But I think we need to move Mr. Jycam one more time. I am going to be bumping my head on that. Need to find a new position where he's going to be kind of above now. Maybe I should try to get up on that tree over there. That would be a cool spot. Okay. Go right through here. Yeah, domes are just like, oh, they're so tricky. And then of course I'm like, well, I want to make a glass one. Well, mix the fact that you're making a shape that's already basically impossible to make in Minecraft. Plus you're using a material that if you make one mistake, you break it and you don't get it back. Like, this is a recipe for disaster, recipe for not getting something done. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something funny off the top of my head here, but not really working. Okay, let's just push him here. Is that good? Still got the leaves in there. Can I push him without killing him? Don't want to kill my cameraman here. I think that's good. I think that is good. I can live with that. He is sitting right on the edge there. That's living dangerously. Okay. And I'm just gonna take this netherrack bridge thing over here. Because I'm in peaceful anyways, so I don't care if I take damage. Okay, layer 10. We're halfway there. Or probably more than halfway there. Oh, living on. That's a good song too. We're halfway there. Okay, yeah, this is the second to last layer actually. So we're actually moving in. Hold on. So it's 5. Okay. So I don't think we actually go outside of the bounds of this kind of ring here. So it's always going to be hanging over the edge a bit, which is, I mean, more work on my end, but it's also a good check for me to make sure I'm doing stuff right. So these can all come out right up to here, to the edges here. Like that. And then it also kind of doubles up. So it kind of, those 2 blocks are there. And then it goes more blocks like this. Actually, follows like this, so I actually don't need to worry about like placing support blocks, I don't think. That's 2. 1. 1. Yeah, that's not too bad. He says now, until I inevitably oh wow. Pronunciation is just not there tonight. Inevitably. I can't pronounce some words. Oh my goodness. It's so bad. I have a lisp or something. I don't know. It's some sort of speech issue. I don't think it's a disorder, but maybe it is. Who knows? I haven't got that. I think what it was is I was tongue-tied when I was younger, and then I had a surgery done to like cut the string sort of underneath my tongue because it was too far to the end or something. I don't know, something like that. Whatever tongue-tied means, but I had that. So I blame that. Not my fault. So the version of Minecraft I currently play is MCPE. Oh, MCPE 1 or 0.11.2 because I was doing the admin of John Games, the Nether Spiral. Oh, that's that whole Nether Reactor thing, isn't it? See, the thing is, I played Pocket Edition Minecraft, like, a lot. Pretty much when Pocket Edition came out, that's when I kind of stopped playing Java Edition. And I didn't play Java for the longest time. I didn't really start until 1.14. I think the Village and Pillage update was what kind of got me back into Minecraft, like Java again. But I played a lot of Pocket Edition, but I didn't really play, like, I didn't really know what to do with the Nether Reactor when it was in the game. And by the time I kind of figured out what it was for, it was already, like, removed pretty much. But yeah, I played Pocket Edition. I don't know if it was from the start, but I got it, I think, when it was in its, like, betas or whatever, or alphas, or I can't remember what it was called. They had a whole, kind of, what do you call that? Like, version names. I'm thinking of a certain word, but I can't think of what it is. Alphas, yeah, okay. It was alphas. And then I played it until pretty much they did the whole, like, better together kind of thing. And then that's when Pocket Edition just stopped running very well on my phone. Because my phone is a piece of garbage, obviously. And I still haven't bothered getting it upgraded because I just couldn't be bothered to spend the money on it right now. Phones are expensive. And then the problem is you get it, like, I just got mine, like, probably, like, how many years ago? Like, I'm trying to think now. Probably 3 or 4 years ago. And then it's like, oh, now it's too slow. But, like, I don't want to have to buy a phone every 4 years. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to. And I hear of people buying phones, like, every 1 year, and it's like, I mean, I guess some people also, like, they don't buy it, they get it through their plan. But to me, it just seems ridiculous. Like, it's a bit overboard, in my opinion. And that's one thing that's always kind of bugged me about the whole tech industry, is they don't really care so much about making stuff that is built to last. They make it built to die after a year. Or built to slow down after a year. So that you buy a new one. And I think that's like, useless. Why would you want to do that? I mean, I get it, you have to make money somehow, but there's gotta be other ways, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. Think of something. Come up with more products. Just seems like a waste of everyone's money and resources to be just spending it on buying new phones every year. Like, they just go into e-waste or wherever they dispose of them. Like, it's a bit of a shame. Kind of reminds me of, like, I remember talking to someone who's kind of in, like, the whole car, like, industry sort of thing. Not, like, They don't own a company or anything, but they work at a place that does, like, basically makes cars and stuff. And he says, like, it kind of sucks because you're designing stuff to break within like 5 years. Like, they build that stuff to break in 5 years. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, think about that. People are designing something with the intention in mind that it must break within a certain time frame. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It doesn't make. I could never understand that, but people have to make money somehow, and that's the way that people are doing it. Yeah, with the PC you don't have to do it as much, and that's one thing. Like, when I actually got this PC that I'm using now, I started pretty, like, for a PC, like, this is a pretty cheap PC, like, pretty budget PC. But I specifically built it with the intention that if I wanted to upgrade it, I could. So if I wanted to say, okay, I want a new graphics card, like, I can put a new one in there. I got a pretty budget one because I'm like, well, I was using it for school last year. I'm not in school anymore for now, at least. And then I'm like, well, I also make YouTube videos, and I kind of want to. It'd be cool if I could stream. It would be nice, because I had done that before. Something is kind of. Oh, maybe not. I think it's okay. Am I okay here? I'm getting confused. It's. Yeah, this is. I was doing everything right. It's just. Circles are hard. Okay. I think I got this. This is starting to become a little bit hard on the eyes. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, I specifically built it with cheap parts because I just didn't want to spend a lot of money. I wanted something that was going to work, but I didn't want to spend like $500 on a graphics card. I can't remember how much I spent on mine. It was probably like 250 Canadian, so it's even less in US or whatever other currency you're comparing it to. Canadian dollar is pretty crap. That's what sucks about being in Canada. Every time I look something up on Amazon or something, it's like, oh, it's only like 83 bucks. It's like, oh wait, but that's American. Because everything you look up on websites that pop up over here is an American site, because it's just that's just how it is. For some reason, Canada just gets bunched in with America all the time. And I mean, okay, whatever, I don't really care that much, but it'd be nice if you could give it in our currency, because otherwise I have to, like, basically add another 25% or something. The American dollar is a lot better than the Canadian one right now. I think Canada is like 75 cents. $1 US turns into 75 cents. Or no, is it the other way around? I can't remember now. $1 US gives you 75 cents Canadian. I think that's how it works. So in order... Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember now. Or maybe it's the other way around. No, yeah. 75 cents American is $1 Canadian. Whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. I'm clearly unable to remember the what do you call that? Can't remember words tonight. Don't know why. My brain is starting to shut down. This might be a sign for the end of the stream coming soon, because when I can't string together a proper sentence, that means that things need to be shut down soon. I'm trying to remember what the word is. You change from one currency to another. Like, addition. Whatever. Let's just talk about something else, because And I need to find one more camera angle here. For the last... Conversion? Yeah. Conversion, or there's a word for it, but I can't remember. What it's called again. I think this is... I've done this camera angle before, but what if I go... Kind of risky. Want to ruin the landscape either. Oh, this is like death. Nice. Okay, I can't spawn this guy like too close to the edge because he's just gonna drop off. It would be very funny if I just spawned my camera account in and he just instantly fell all the way down to his death. How great would that be? I'm gonna stand in the middle here because I don't know which side of me he's going to teleport to. Hopefully in front of me. This is the final stretch here. Oh, okay, he's still there. That's a little bit on the brink of death. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the camera account so I can see what he's looking at. Oop. Oop. There we go. Look at that. So he is looking perfect. Okay. Perfect. We are almost there. Hold on, it's actually bugging me that I can't think of what this word is. Convert one currency to another. Exchange rate. That's what it is. Wow, how could I not? Exchange rate, that's what it is. That's the word I was thinking of. I cannot English tonight. I am unable to English. Okay. I think we are just filling in. Yeah, just fill in pretty much now. So this is the easy part because oh, well. I mean, sort of easy part. These are going to be in the way. Actually, I'm kind of annoyed that they're still here. Hold on. You know what? We're going to go up here. I don't care about netherrack. I just go grab more if I need it. I'll just take this all out. Don't need it. Just going to be in the way. Oh, you're making another Let's Play. Nice. Good for you. I know you had one started for a little bit, right? And then you stopped for a little bit. I always have a hard time, like I can never do mine when I'm at school. I just find it gets... I just don't have enough time. I spend a good few hours just recording and then another good few hours editing. It's like, yeah. I'd rather just take a break when I'm in school. It's kind of gives me a time off. It's gonna be 1.15 or 0.15. Well, I'm so used to saying 0.15.6 instead of 0.14.2. Nice. That'll be interesting to see. Does 0.15.6 does that have the nether reactor core then, or was that in 0.14.2 as well? I can't quite remember when they added that in. Oh. Oof, that was way too risky. Way too risky. I thought I was going to die. In peaceful. How pathetic would that be? Oh. Nice. That's Windows threat protection. I don't really care. Okay, so that's probably good, and then we're going over here. Oh, so nether reactor was in there for a while already. I couldn't remember when that was added in. This is going to be tricky. I want to get rid of these blocks. Go. Break this. Break that. How many blocks do I have to break in order to break all the blocks? No! I still didn't break all of them. There we go. Yeah, I might have to go back and experiment with that whole nether reactor core thing. Wouldn't do it in like a video or anything, but I never actually really played with it, so I'd just be interested to see. So if you make a video on it too, be interesting, because I never really played with it, so I don't really know how it's used. Been a long time since I've actually seen, because I know you have to build like a whole structure around it with like was it obsidian blocks and, or no, it was cobblestone blocks, and then they get all red. And then like a whole thing spawns around you with like mobs in it. But it's been so long. It's kind of a shame that they removed it, because I feel like that would have been How come I keep falling down? That's what I want to know. Why does this keep happening to me? Yeah, the glowing obsidian. Yeah, it's a shame that they removed that, because that would have been like a cool feature. Like, I don't know, I feel like they tried to do the whole Minecraft Bedrock thing, but I feel like they were just better off keeping Minecraft console the way it was, like Pocket Edition, and I don't know. I guess it's just like, you know, the good old days seem better than what they do now. That's another glass block added to the list of armed glass blocks in the making of this video. This is Mice on Venus? Yeah, I think it is. This is like one of my favorite Volume Alpha songs. Get some weird jumping glitches here too. I don't know if we're gonna have enough glass. I'm getting kind of worried. Just watch, I'm just gonna be barely short. Well, maybe not. We'll see. It's really hard to tell. Next thing I gotta do is find some hacks for the camera account there, because I'd be handy if I could fly him around. I actually have a set of hacks that work with this version, but the issue is when it comes to recording. Also, the colors of the grass are kind of weird in it too, so I'm still kind of working on that. Are you on a channels list from somebody else? I am. I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe rephrase the question. Like on a Discord server? Or... Oh man, I needed a bit of water there. Been talking too much. One thing about streaming is it's kind of hard on your voice. YouTube. I have like a channels list on my main page, if that's what you mean. I put creators who kind of make early Minecraft videos. I don't know if I put you on there. I might have. I'm pretty sure I did. But if not, I'll make sure to stick you on. But I'll do that after the stream, because I'll have to get your URL and stuff, and then I'll can paste it in. I think it looks like we're going to have enough glass, no problem. It is amazing. It looks so good to have this done. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, if you have friends that are doing it too, then you can kind of recommend each other, and then you kind of... It helps you both kind of grow at the same time. I just... Whenever I find a cool creator for early Minecraft, then I... Oh, it looks like we're recycling into the... Bring that volume down a little bit. Because we're recycling back into the beginning songs again. We've hit the end of my kind of playlist here. And there we go. Now we gotta get ourselves, you know, posing for the camera. It's, you know, we can... Oh, you can barely see me. It's very difficult to see me. But it is done. Look at that. That's crazy. Honestly, I didn't think I'd ever get this done. It has been a lot of work. But look at that. Oh yeah, a faction server. Nice. Yeah, I actually used to play a lot of those on Pocket Edition. There used to be a bunch of those, and I'm pretty sure there's still quite a few of them around. Albeit it's just different than it used to be. But I remember I had a secret base on one of these faction servers, or was it factions? Or it was just an open survival map, pretty much. But you could still buy and sell stuff. Kind of in the middle at spawn. And I had this secret base underground for like the longest time. Me and my brothers worked on it. And then eventually one time we logged in and it was all griefed. Someone found it. Secret chest near spawn, nice. Yeah, you gotta have those little, you know, hidden stashes around, you know? Okay, so I think I'm going to do the rest of this. Curious to see how many blocks I left in the middle here. I'm gonna count this out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we'll see if the trees grow in here. I'm not sure. I'm kind of doubtful of it, but we'll see. It would be nice if I could get some trees to grow in here, but we'll see. I'll figure it out. I might try that later on tonight and just grow some and then AFK for a while and see if anything grows. But I think we pretty much hit the end of this this stream. We still have a little bit of extra glass even. Although I think this was some of the glass that I had left over in my chest to begin with. So, go down here and take a look for a second. Also, go over here. Let's position ourselves. Sky cam. Variation. Here we go. Oh, and I guess, was I still on the camera account? I didn't switch back. That's fine. I guess I'll quickly go up there and show it in first person, but I'm going to just stick the glass in the chest here. A bit of your items and armor got stolen, so you made the secret chest. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, right? You gotta hide your stuff away. Otherwise people find it, and if they find your base, then they find everything. But if you have like hidden stashes everywhere, then even if they find your base, you still got an extra stash of stuff somewhere else. Just kind of keep stuff spread out instead of all in one spot. That's a smart idea. And that was not something I thought of when I was playing on those kinds of servers. I always had everything in one place, and then once it got found, it was all over. I also never hid any chests anywhere, so it was always just out in the open. So if it was found, it was gone. And that was that. But let's quickly go upstairs to the... For some reason this music still seems overly loud. I don't know if it is. But I feel like I should put it down still more. Quickly go up here. I can protect it, but it... Oh, it's claimed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't something that I could do, I don't think, on the server I was on before. Or maybe I could, and I just didn't know how to do it at that time. Being able to claim land is very handy. I use that on the Always Alpha server too. Because I know actually the first... When I started playing on the Always Alpha server, that was probably like December 2019. That's when I started getting into Alpha Minecraft, and that was... I played on the Always Alpha server kind of before I started making YouTube videos even. And I had built like a whole town, the same town that I show in my other Always Alpha streams. And the Christmas tree, all of that was griefed. Because I didn't claim any of my land, so they could just come in and they could grief everything. And I think the worst part was that the griefing for the Christmas tree was the easiest thing for them to do, because all they did was break the wood at the bottom, and then the server plugin was programmed that if there's no wood logs touching the leaves, the whole tree would just... all the leaves would despawn immediately, because it's kind of supposed to fix the whole, like, leaf decay is broken in this version. And the whole tree just was able to decay in just one block break. With one break of the block, the whole tree was gone. And I spent so long, like, trying to get tree leaves from drops out of the trees, because it was, you know, since leaf decay didn't work, the tree plugin was programmed so that when you chop down a tree, you get the leaf blocks, you get some saplings, you get some apples even, which are usually unobtainable. Same with the leaf blocks, but I spent so long trying to get them, built the tree, and then they griefed it, and I was sad. But hey, you learn from your mistakes. And I think, if I remember correctly, the mods rolled back some of it. But whatever. Well, I think I'm going to leave this off here because I'm going to leave the rest of the stuff I'm gonna do with this, and I'll leave that for the video. I need to have something to show on Saturday. So thanks for tuning in, specifically Miners Tech and Steel Cat were the two people showing up in chat today. Glad you guys could make it out. I hope you have a good rest of your evening or morning or wherever you are in your day. And hopefully we'll see you on Saturday with the next video. So thanks for tuning in. See you later.